What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Beaky back once again with some more Elder Scrolls Legends, as you guys are seeing right now. Of course, my hands are not even on the keyboard right now. I'm playing the match, so this is a pre-recorded match because I'm playing an Archer Aggro, Extreme Aggro deck. What am I doing with my life? As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of stuff like the arena right over there, the Gladiator Arena. But sometimes, you know, when you get a quest and you say, hey, win 3 matches with Archer, you suddenly get an itch like, maybe I should make an extreme aggro deck and see if I actually can play with some of these cards I've hated in the past. And as you guys will see, the Mighty Ally, I've not played with this card over the last 2+ months since I've had the channel. You've not seen me play with cards like this unless I've been playing in Versus Arena or Chaos Arena. Like, there's some cards right now that I have in this deck that I just despise. I'm not saying that they're bad cards, like the Fiery Imp. They're good cards. I just hate how they are because they're just so extremely aggro and to the face. And you know me, guys. You know how I am. I like the long games mostly. I like a little bit of strategy. And I just feel like matches like these just go back so quickly. And it's not, you got to think too much. But they work. I'm not going to say they don't work. They win a lot. Aggro is definitely going really strong right now in the meta. And this is just a specific type of aggro that is not my favorite type of thing to actually play. I have no problem playing against it. I just don't like playing it. But I was like, you know what? We're having some fun. Let's make a deck. This deck right now obviously is not the most precise thing ever. It's not really planned out that great. It's not going to have the best strategy ever. But I put together, it's been winning some matches in rank. And over the next few days, I'm going to show you guys what the deck is all about by just showcasing some videos on the channel. So anyways, let's actually just talk about the match real quick and just talk about what I think about aggro in general right now after the match. So right there, you guys saw me put down my Orc, who boosted she up really well, giving her a 6-4. I went with her with the 6-4 because I feel like she's still a threat. And if my opponent wanted, still need to get rid of her right there. And the Blade Master, though, Blade Master is like just a card I absolutely love right now. Like, this card getting that 3 buff, like from the 2, not being able to get executed anymore, is just so good. Like, that card just so damn lovely. So my opponent puts out General Tullius, which I think is a great move right here against a deck like mine. The more monsters you can have on the field, definitely the better. So I understand why he did this, and this is where I actually came from. Many I was like, do I want to do Giant Bat, gain some health back? Do I need to do that? Do I want to go face for a little extra? Do I put out the Fry Man? So I was like, you know what? I think the smarter move right here is try to just do as much damage as I possibly can as quickly as possible. It is a ranked match. I want to actually win the match if I possibly can. Like, well, you guys will see. Whenever I play like matches, show you guys matches of rank, this means that I actually think the deck that I put together could play in rank. If I'm playing in casuals, this means I want to trash it out. And I'm like, today I was like, you know what? I'll just do both. I've been playing so much casuals though. Like, I will truthfully mean, I just don't care about rank anymore, guys, in the sense, like, I don't feel like I need to get the legendary rank anymore. It just doesn't matter to me. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I've been playing so much less than I normally have been in the past, and I just think it's just because I think the meta keeps pushing me towards playing more quicker aggro type decks when I used to just love waiting to get O'Haven and the long drawn out matches. I mean, like, it just doesn't happen that much anymore. I love the 20-25 minute matches, and that's not where the game is going, and that's perfectly fine. If the developers want to switch up how the game is played, that's perfectly fine with me. So anyways, now Masters on the field right real quick, and my opponent's going to have to think if they're going to attack. Obviously, the smart move right there would be not to attack. Don't give me any more cards with only 3 cards in my hand. So I'm going to go directly for the 6 right there, and then I'm going to hit with the 3. My opponent does something I was actually quite surprised by. He actually, I mean, it's not the bad move right here with the Javelin. Obviously, I'm playing against somebody who has willpower, so you can predict that one of their prophecy cards is going to be Javelin. I actually would have went for the girl personally with the 6 attack, but I could see why he did that anyways. So right here, I'm put up I have the North Firebrand, and I just feel like he's going to gain back 6 health right quick, so I might as well just do as much damage as I possibly can so I could try to come back later on, because of the next turn I could attack for 4, get 2 more. I got the Giant Bat, so I still have enough to do quite a good amount of damage right now, and I'm just going to have to think about, like, what's the best way to approach this? Now, I have a lot of other matches, like I said, with this deck, and I think I'm going to show you guys one more in this video before I end out this video, because I feel like I'm enjoying this right now. I haven't made a video with this deck before, so I'm like, Let me show you guys what else this deck can do a little quicker, because this deck could win a lot faster than what you guys are seeing right now, like in few turns, guys. Not 3 turns, but like in 3 minutes at least. So here's where I was like kind of happy right here, and I had to think about it. I was like, okay, my opponent is up back to 16 health. He put down a great combo, man. He broke a rune, and he dropped down a guard. Most people were like, okay, I'm safe. This is where I turned the tide. But I was like, look what I got here. Raiding Party. All right, let's do some math right now. We got the Giant Bat, which is charge, which is why I have so many charge creatures in this deck, because I really feel like when you need a win, you need a win. So I got 6 right there, could kill right there, 4 right there. So I felt the right thing to do was get rid of the guard and then just start throwing the shit down, and then I'm going to win because I have enough of that. I just had to think about it. I was like doing the math in my head, like I said, because I usually don't play for those 1 turn win. Like, this is just not how I usually play. I don't usually try to do 16 damage in 1 turn like this, unless I'm playing with like a Khajiit deck where I'm kind of freaking trying to attack with Master of Thieves, attack twice. Like, that's just not what I'm doing. That's not just the way I like to play. I was doing this. I was like, oh, cool, this works, but this is not what I want to do. This is not the type of decks I really love to play with. I mean, it works. I'm never gonna give it to say it's wrong for anybody else to play these decks, but if I can, I would prefer not to always stick to decks like these to win. I mean, this card is great. I mean, like, I will always say this is a good card. Like, you attack and you draw 2 monsters, like that's insane. And then we do the attack right there. Boom, my opponent goes ahead and tells me thank you because, well, I'm basically got that one because I was like, oh shit, that's like a good little win right there. Destroy, and exactly 1 with 0. So, whew, it was dangerous, but it was fun as heck, guys. Definitely fun as heck. So I'm going to throw up another match for you guys to see a little quicker match. Why I really think decks like these bug me to play. So hold on one moment, guys. Alright, so welcome back. Here's another match with almost the exact same deck. There's a few cards difference in this match right here because I was still trying to tweak the deck I was playing with, but it's basically the same exact thing. As you guys see, Gladiator Arena, and this one goes past a lot faster. This is when I first made the deck, and I went ahead and tried it out in casuals. Like I said, I play more casual matches than I do with rank. Only reason I've been talking about this for a long time. I feel like I find so many more different types of deck in casuals, and that's why I like seeing. I like seeing people play with a lot of different types of decks, and I think casual gives me that experience that I don't really get in ranking. Ranking decks feel like they're very cookie cutter decks, like, you know, 50 cards always, stuff like that. And casuals, you'll find somebody use a 70, 60, 55 card deck. Sometimes I like playing with decks like that. So I like that little bit of randomness and what I could run into in casual. Well, that's why I love Chaos Arena, guys. I know some people out there hate the randomness. I'm more about that random shit. I like seeing things that are unexpected. Experiencing the same decks over and over sometimes can get kind of a little stale for me. So that's why I like mixing up. That's why I'm playing with this deck, even though I know I already have a deck that can win. Like, I know I have a deck that could get me legendary, but I figured, why not mess around with this? So anyways, right here, guys, this is one of my first experiences, really, with Gladiator's Arena, outside of Versus Arena or Chaos Arena. You guys know I do not like as a card. I don't want to play it. I feel like if I win with Gladiator Arena, I'm like, oh, that feels so bad. But now that it's actually gotten tweaked to be for Magicka, I feel like, yeah, it's not a bad card to have in the deck. So it's not a bad card to have right now. It's a little more fair for me and my opponent. Instead of by the sixth turn, I almost have, well, by the 4th turn, I have 2 of them on the field when it was 3 Magicka. Now it's 4 Magicka. That does not happen anymore. So here my opponent goes ahead on the left side, has that really good guard over there. He attacks face, which I was surprised by that. I was sure he was going to attack and kill my monster, which I would have personally thought was a smarter move. So anyways, I'm going to go back and attack face myself. First off with the left side, then on the right, get my North Firebrand right there. Then we're going to have to think of what we're going to do right here. So I figured the best thing to do is put down that good damage and attack to do as much damage as I possibly can to get the Gladiator's Arena. Once I put it into effect, it's actually going to be able to do a few different things. So here's where my opponent does something that I thought was actually quite smart. But let me just put that over there. Bam. Hit for 11. Now my opponent right here only has a few different choices.
You must be cleansed.
The silence, I was so surprised by the silence. I knew that he could have. I just thought that was a weird silence. Personally, I thought that was a weird silence. I would have went for Gladiator Arena. Just my personal opinion there. My personal opinion. But he felt he had the strategy and he went with what he went with. And then he's going to do something pretty smart by taking that back. But at this point, it's kind of a dangerous match. I still got Gladiator Arena in play. I still got plenty more HP than him. And I still got pretty good amount of strong cards in the field. I mean, moving the creature to the right lane was smart if he had 7 Magicka. But just like that, the match is over. I mean, with Cliff Racer, which you guys know that's a card I love. That's an agility card that I love. I think Cliff Racer is just a great card in general. Like, that's just a great card. Anyways, that's more of this. Like, look, I'm not even that excited to talk about this deck as I am with so many of my other Monk decks or the other decks that I play, because in general, let me just let it play so at least nothing, it's not just blank in the background. In general, I just don't find these decks that excited compared to other decks that I play. That's just my opinion. And I would like to know what kind of decks that you find boring or not as interesting to play for yourself personally, but you have no problem with other people playing them. Like, I understand why people like playing these decks. If you want to win, if you're here to win, then you can win. I mean, truthfully, if I really just wanted to win, like, I could look up the best player on YouTube or on Twitch and just see what deck they use and try to copy their deck and try to see how they play and try to play just like them. But that's not my goal with this game. It's just not that. It's just to enjoy myself. And little by little, I'm enjoying myself a little less, but that might be just due to a few different things. One being, like, I feel like the game needs more content. I would love to be able to play this game on mobile, or just another situation where I don't have to be on the computer all the time to play. Because now that I'm on the computer, I started playing other games. I've been playing like I started playing Doom, the Bethesda game from last year. That game is freaking awesome. The game is awesome, man. Bethesda, nice work. I never played the story mode for that before. I did play the multiplayer, but that game is so good. And I'm getting back into Fallout 4, and I'm thinking of maybe putting some Fallout content on this channel, but I would need feedback from you guys, either Fallout or Elder Scrolls. And also, I got into the beta for Gwent. Now, I haven't played it yet because I tried to install the beta for Gwent, and it won't let me install it because of some error. But I'm going to try to do that again today and try it out. And if I try out Gwent, I'll make a video about it on the channel just to let you guys know what I think about that. I'm not saying that I'm going to make this a channel a bunch of different games because I already have a different channel for that. But just an idea, something I want to throw out there for you guys to know as the subscribers. Anyways, guys, this has been Beaky with the Untitled Game Show and the Elder Scrolls Legends Central. I know there was no podcast today, but I don't want to do a podcast, especially when I didn't follow all the news for this game over the last week. I'll try to come back next week Sunday with another episode of podcast then, when I'm more up to date on what's going on with Legends. Till then, peace the heck out.